Alright, moving inside, your steps just pull out and they fold down. Then you open your door like that. This is a friction sway door, so if it's windy, it won't blow open and close, so that's nice to have. Then the screen door, you just open that up like that, and then you have a little latch right there to keep the bugs out. And then it just connects right here on the main door, so you don't have to open both doors. You can just open one and they'll both open. Then moving inside, directly to the right is your monitor panel. So right here, you push these buttons and some lights will light up right here telling you how full your tanks are or how charged your battery is. Accent light, you have some lights under the counter right there. So it'll act as a night light or whatever. Main lights, so that's your ceiling lights. You have lights on your awning, and then you have a step light, so that's for your steps right here. There's just a light underneath this floor. It'll light up the stairs when it's dark out. Then two switches here. You have one for your slide room, so you have in and out. And then your awning, extend and retract. With the electric awnings, they don't stop by themselves. So just watch it when you're rolling it out. And then there'll be a valance that'll fold down and you'll be able to see the bare tube. Just let off the button, or else if you keep holding it, it'll roll up backwards and might cause some damage. Then here you have the switch for the gas on the water heater. So you just flip that on. This light will come on. Once the water heater lights, it'll go out. And if it doesn't light, that light will stay on. And the water heater tries 3 times to light. It'll take probably about 30 seconds or so. After that, if that light's still on, it means it didn't light. Check your propane tanks, or if you haven't used it in a while, just flip the switch off, wait 3 seconds, and flip it back on. Then if you're using your freshwater tank, you have a switch for the pump right here. Flip that on when you're camping. Every time you open a faucet to draw water, your pump will kick on. And then once it gets the proper pressure, it'll turn off. And then if you're done camping, just flip that off. Then to the left of the door, you have your converter. So you just push that button, and it'll click and open up. So you have your fuses right here, and then your breakers, and they're all labeled right here and right here. And the neat thing with this, if a fuse blows, a little light right on this side right here will come up, telling you which one has blown. Nice little wardrobe right here, or storage. You can hang your coats or whatever. Then your fridge right here. You just open the handles by pulling on them. Nice little fridge. Then the freezer, top of it right here. Decent space, and you got some space on the door. Then you have your controls right here. So you have your power button on and off. Push it in and it'll come on. Then this button tells you, or tells the fridge what source to draw from. So with it pushed in, a light will come on next to the auto. That's looking for electricity first. If you're not plugged in, or if you lose power overnight, it'll automatically go to gas. So that's a nice feature with this. Most people just leave that button pushed in. You don't have to mess with it. It's a lot easier. And no matter what, it'll be working off something. And if you want to make sure it's only on gas, just push that button out and it'll light by itself. If it doesn't light, the light will come on next to this check. That means it did not light. Just try, if you haven't used your gas in a while, just light your stove, get the gas flowing again, and then try your fridge. The fridge draws the least amount of propane, so it might take a little longer than some appliances. The furnace is right there. That's where the heat will come out. Then you have your thermostat right here. This is for your furnace only. So you have your on-off switch right here. So you click it to the left, it'll come on. Then temperature control right here. And now to turn it off, you push it to the right, and it'll make a clicking sound once it's all the way to the right. That means it's completely off. If you don't hear a click, it'll still be on. And in the winter, or if it gets below 50, it'll try and keep lighting, because this thermostat only goes down to 50 degrees. So just click it over like that, that's all the way off. Then the door next to it, coming straight in from the entry, is the bathroom. So you have a nice little sink with storage underneath, nice medicine cabinet with a mirror on it. Then you have some shelving right here on the left above the toilet. On the toilet, you have a foot lever right here. So you can press it a little bit to add water, and then push it down all the way and it will flush it. Your light switch right here. Then your fan to vent out the air if you're taking a shower or if it's hot. So that just cranks it open, and then you have your button right here to turn it on and off. Then you have your shower right here. So you have hot and cold right there. And then your doors, they just swing open and close like that. And then you have a nice little rubber latch right here to keep it closed while you're traveling, so it's not swinging everywhere. And you do have a nice little skylight right there to let in some natural light in the shower. Then you have your sink, hot and cold, nice little cutting board, and this also covers up the sink so you have some more counter space. That just pulls off. Pretty decent sized sink, nice and deep. Some storage right here, all the manuals and stuff, and then some nice chrome hubcaps. Then you have some switches right here, so that'll work for the lights right there, and there'll also be another set of LEDs up here to light up that area. Little push button light right here, USB port and an outlet right there. Some space up here for storage on your slide room. Your jackknife sofa right here. So you just pull up on the bottom. And then you just kind of pull it out. And then that'll go into a bed. So that's pretty nice and handy. And then to close it, you just pull up on the bottom. And once it gets in the V position, you go to the top and pull on that. And then it'll go back into the seating position. Then you have your stove top right here and the oven. This is pretty handy. You got a sparker right here. To light each stove top, you just turn it to high and spark it. So you have 3 burners up top, and then your oven control is right here. To light it, you just put it to that little flame, push in and hold it, and then while you're pushing it, you just go to the sparker and keep lighting it until the pilot lights. And then once it's lit, you can go to whatever temperature you want. Then you have a button right here, so it'll light up each knob. And then there's also an oven light inside. Nice little table. This is nice because you can fold up the legs and put it away for storage, or you can bring it outside. So that's a nice feature. Your bed right here. And also lifts up, and there's a shock that'll hold it up. You got some storage your freshwater tank, and then under this right here is your spare tire. It's in a plastic bag, so we keep it good and preserve it a little longer. Then you have your radio. It's also Bluetooth, and it's your DVD player. For the DVD player to work, all you have to do is just put in your DVD, and it'll automatically go to that setting, and then just turn your TV to the DVD input. TV hookups here. So you have your cable hookups here. This button right here, you push that in, a little red light will light up. That's a booster for the antenna on the roof. And then if you're just hooked up to cable outside, make sure that's off so you get a clear signal. Hookups right here for the DVD player to go to the TV. And then outlets, plug it in. And then this is the TV mount it comes with, so you can screw your TV on right here. And then this, you just push up on it and it'll slide out, and then you can bring it outside. And it just a little V shape right there, and slides into the grooves right there, and that's locked in place. There. So each side you have a little wardrobe on the bed and some cabinets up top, and you have some little night lights or reading lights, and then you have a curtain right there to close off the bed for privacy if you have a guest or if you have a kid with you. And then your air conditioner right here, pretty simple. You have your temperature control right here, the speed of the air conditioner, and then each side you have a little flap on each four corner to make air blow out of there. Just make sure this is closed, and then if you want it to blow directly down, just open that up. And then that is everything on the 2021 vintage 19 CSK.